We streaming now. There's nobody up there. But if you need to take this off, because it's like a delay in it, you can take it off. So let me open up with some sound. Get us going, y'all. How y'all doing today? We got the wonderful Wanda Wiles with us. Good things, good things. Let's get into this. See what kind of music we're gonna open up with.
Open up.
Yeah, y'all.
Let's get to getting. Okay.
Yeah. Everything good today, y'all. This is on the fly. I caught her off guard, but she game. She down, and we collaborators. We've been supposed to be doing business together. So let's get straight to it. Got the wonderful Wanda Wiles here. I slipped this in on her. She wasn't ready. She wasn't prepared, and
Oh yeah.
we right to it. We always talk. We always chop it up. We always, I try to run all types of business plans. If you look there, your eyes be off. You look there, you're looking at the people. So right there is the eye. Right there is where we can monitor each other. You can see. I like those eyes, crazy eyes, because she crazy. So, real quick, my sister-in-law, I've been knowing her for years.
Yeah.
About a dub. About 20 years. That's a long time to be knowing somebody. And over the years, I've always been amazed at the type of person she is, how resilient she is, how she's very unique in her own way. And I draw a lot of inspiration from her. In any situation, she could be the greatest of listeners. She could be the biggest of bosses. And she has a lot of love in her heart. So I'm introducing the wonderful Wanda Wiles. Give a round of applause for Wanda Wiles.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
As here.
Give the people an introduction to yourself. Who is Wanda Wiles? Let the people know where you from. Give us some background on yourself. We're going to keep it short and sweet, but
Yes, thank you.
we're going to be here.
Because I have years of conversation.
Yeah, we're going to get to that one day, but right now, where you from? What city you from?
Just from downtown Newport News.
And for those who don't know what downtown Newport News is, it suburban, urban?
Oh, it's hood. It's the projects. It's the ghetto. The streets.
Yeah, I confirm. I agree.
Yes, indeed.
So, growing up in downtown, did you become a product of your environment, or did you remain true to yourself and through all the stuff that you've seen and experienced, still remain Wanda?
Yeah, I'm never gonna be a product of my environment. That's just for the weak.
Okay.
I'm too strong-minded, too eager to be me.
Yeah.
For people to see my originality. I'm unique, I'm honest, I'm bold, I'm fearless, and that's who I am from birth. So the streets can't keep me. I am who I am.
The streets can't hold you down.
They can't hold me.
Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody. Yeah. If I got paid to do that, I might be poor.
I know that's right.
But yeah, okay. So being from Newport News, being a part of the streets, but not really letting it affect you.
Right.
How was your childhood?
It was pretty good. Being the third out of four, two older sisters and a younger brother has really giving me the independence, because being the third daughter, won't nobody think about me.
You're third on the list. You get one,
Well,
two.
hey,
You get 2 sets of hand-me-downs.
the only thing that saved me, I was a chubby kid.
So they couldn't
I
have
couldn't get no hand-me-down clothes,
They
but
had
I
to get
got
you
the
some
clearance
special.
rack
You got the
clothes.
special.
I got my own batch. That's also what helped my individuality, that I wasn't given hand-me-downs. But I dressed a little older than I wanted to, because the clearance racks for a chubby kid was for the adults.
So did you have to get into some skirmishes over that, or was it just easy? Okay.
No, you know, back in the day, my mom, she couldn't just buy me something off the rack and bring it home. I had to go with her to make sure it fit.
So yeah.
That was, I think, probably one of the most things I remember with my mom the most is shopping, because she couldn't do that. That we did have those moments together to shop for her chubby kid.
Okay. So that was some bonding time with you and mom.
It was.
Yeah.
Not too many of them, but it was.
Yeah. So who is your mother?
The lovely Vivian Lorraine Coles.
Okay. I think I know one of the most loving women I've ever met in my life.
Yes, she is no longer with us physically, but spiritually, emotionally, she's here.
I carry her with me. Good woman there.
Great woman.
Lot of love. You probably got scores of people that could tell you experiences with her, to where she gave them something that kind of made them a whole different person, made them look at things differently.
And one of the most things I do remember or feel like I got from her is no judgment. She wasn't a judging person. I think she loved everybody that came into her space without judgment. And I know a lot of times I feel that that's a part of me as well.
Okay. So what's the situation with her where you feel like she didn't pass judgment on you, since we're getting into judgment?
Oh, I want the best of nothing growing up.
What?
Me being who I am, independent, strong-willed, don't like to follow rules. I know she could have really threw me to the streets for real with my attitude, but she didn't. And me getting pregnant as a teenager, I didn't get no disrespect. She was very loving and patient with me. And I was scared to death. And I just knew I was going to get some backlash or some negativity from her. And I got zero.
Now, hold on. Let's run this back now. You said teenage pregnancy. How old were you?
I was 16.
16 when you had the baby, or 16 when you got pregnant?
Both.
Okay, now.
It's both. I mean, a pregnancy is 9 months. It ain't 12.
In these days, that's a little common. But, you know, giving away my age, I'm 46. You had somebody running around with a baby in high school. Oh, man, you know, you was the talk of the town. So.
Oh, no. Real talk. I think I wasn't, because high school, I was kind of quiet.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't a lot of, the kids have changed in today's time.
Yeah.
But me growing up, being a small group of pregnant teens, we came together for each other. It won't nobody talking about me. It probably was a few, but it never got back to me. It never got back to me. But they had more schoolings or classes for young teen mothers. And definitely once we met, we all came together and we looked out for each other.
Yeah.
Because it was hard.
Community.
It was, that's right.
Community.
That's right. When they say it take a village, they really do mean that. Now, man, ain't nobody for nobody.
All right. Well, what I like to do here is to go over some of the painful things that happen in your life. But that's the climax. We're gonna put that on the back burner for a quick second because I still want to delve into who Wanda is because like I said, I've been knowing you for almost 20 years. That's a long time, y'all, for a young man like me and a young woman like her. But
and I think all the bigger things came before then. Who established me for what I am and who I am is definitely was in my 20s.
Okay.
You know.
So, from some of the stories, for some of the things I've seen, you've been the lead person at the biggest club in this area. You've also worked as, I guess, a therapist. I don't know exactly what the title was, but you were working at a facility for children with mental health issues and just all assortment of problems that they came in, and you excelled at that. Also, you work with your brother, which may be a tall task in itself. In
the trucking industry, yes.
Yeah, and now you're working with with the Russians, with the Russians.
Hey.
Hey, y'all, she driving trucks, I don't got the full scoop. I never was invited to one of the company parties or anything like I wanted to, but and also she had the time with dealing with Mr. Wilds, Eric himself. That was one of the most
the first and only time that I've ever been married.
And this guy here, man, not in a bad way, but for my interactions with him, man, he was a piece of work. That man was something special. You couldn't out-talk him. You couldn't, when he gets something in his mind, that's what it is in his book. And he wasn't that big, but his personality was very big. I enjoyed being around him. They part ways, so we ain't got no dealings. He ain't family no more. But
it was definitely a learning experience.
Yeah.
The do's and don'ts that I've learned during those years.
I had to save that man life. He was about to get punished towards the end, and I was, I was like, hold on, man, y'all. Terrence, hold on. Terrence ready to go crazy on that man. But with all those experiences, all those different facets, and we ain't even getting into the part. Would you say you was in D.C.?
Oh, yeah.
She was in D.C. She all over the place with all these experiences.
Law enforcement.
Share a nugget with us right quick so we can get some insight into the many lives. I always thought she was a spy. Or some sort of covert agent.
Just do a quick run through of my experiences. I decided to leave Virginia and go into law enforcement academy.
Yeah.
That was my stint in D.C. So I worked for private investigations. I worked for transit security. I worked for different department stores. I worked for a private spectrum, being, as he say, a spy. No, private detection.
Yeah, and we're talking how we told him pole, y'all.
And I was a marksman. Because I could shoot. Don't do that.
See?
But that was, I was in D.C. And it was a great experience, for real. First of all, D.C. in itself, in the 80s. The late 80s.
Late 80s, D.C. That was when it was turned up out there.
That's right. Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, I think Rayful Edmonds might have still been out on them times. That's when all the heavy hitters was... Those were the days. Those were the days. So, in that type of environment, did you thrive?
Of course.
See, and that's what I'm trying to.
Of course.
I think she thrives at almost everything she does.
Everything I touch.
And sometimes, you like to give people their flowers and show them appreciation, because sometimes people don't know what they represent to others from the inside. Everybody else can see it and they can appreciate it, but sometimes the people themselves don't know the impact they have on other
I don't know the impact a lot of the times, but when I hear it from my father heard from my mother, and heard from my sister or brother, the people that are closest to me, that's when it meant something to me.
Yeah.
I don't see me. I just do me.
Yeah.
And they have brought it to my attention how proud they are of me. That's what touches me.
Okay.
Because I feel like they know me. They don't see me good, bad, and ugly, but they take the time and tell me and let me know how proud they are. That means the world to me.
Ooh, trying to get deep on me right now. Trying to touch my
Nah.
soul, trying to touch my spirit now.
Stop.
All right. So, what I want to transition into, because I don't want to hold you up. I know people probably mad at me because I always, every time I get around Wanda, I try to, get her to myself. And
Grab me.
Yeah, and everybody, she always the life of the party. So people be looking at me like, man, what you doing? You're selling, where Wanda at? And they get mad at me. But I be like, I don't see her all the time. They see her way more than me.
Absolutely.
So I gotta get my time. What I want to do is, like I say, this is a platform. Is let's get to it, and that's a to it with a you, cause I always got you in mind.
Okay.
And what I like to do here is talk about the pain, not to give no advice, but just have a safe place, because sometimes when you go through trauma, you go through things in life, you don't even get to deal with it because you got a kid to raise, you got a job to go to, you got bills to pay. So you just tuck it to the side, and it'll be 10, 20 years later and you ain't deal with it yet. So what I like to do here is share some of my pain that I went through and get others to share some of their pain, so people can get used to talk about things that make them uncomfortable, or just our uncomfortable conversations. So I'm gonna let you have the floor and just go through a situation that kind of shook you up and it hurt. Something that hurt.
Well, I've had situations all my life. A lot of people don't know because, like you say, you don't share it, you suppress it. But me going through a lot of my pain created who I am, created my strength. Once again, I was a 16-year-old girl getting abused by her boyfriend.
Woo. Hold on. You talk about abuse.
Mentally, emotionally.
You talk about putting hands on you?
Physically, emotionally.
Not on Tank. How did that work out? Because you are tough.
I wasn't tough.
Not at that time.
It helped me because it was the first.
Okay.
It helped me to be tough because when you love someone, you don't see it. You hide the pain. You hide the negative situations that you're put in. I was 16. I didn't know what to do, who I'm supposed to talk to, who I'm supposed to go to.
How old was this? We're going to keep them anonymous, but how old was
23.
it? 23 to 16. In our day, that wasn't overboard. It was right at that age, but it wasn't overboard. As of today, it might be inappropriate, but back then...
Well, it was inappropriate then. The only thing that saved him, our parents knew each other.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Legally, it was wrong.
Okay, so you telling me you have a person that's 23, that's 7 years your senior, a full-grown man, and you a teenager, and you're in a relationship with him, and not only is this kind of, on the sketchy side because, the age difference.
Understand.
You saying there was abuse, physical abuse. What?
I don't
want to coast over that
because I didn't understand what was happening to me. My father loved me. He showed me love. My stepfather showed my mom love. All I saw was love from men.
Yeah. Not
hurt. Even though my mom and my dad had went through a not great divorce, but I thought men were supposed to protect you.
Yeah. That is the way.
not just hit you for any dumb reason, being controlling because you did something, not nothing violently, you did something, and he decided to beat me up.
So you talking physical and mental abuse?
I cut my hair, and he beat me up. He said, I'm not in control of myself. I'm supposed to ask him what to do with my body. And I didn't, and he beat me up.
And so was this a one-time thing?
It was a one-time thing because he beat me up so bad.
Oh, wait.
And his parents, his mother found out, which told her, his aunt, and told my mom, and they came together and, well, not my mom, but they came together and whooped his, you know what.
Okay.
But that type of abuse never happened again physically.
Okay.
But the emotional,
Oh, man.
abuse stayed. The controlling.
So how long did this go on?
It went on for 1.5 years.
That's a long time to be under that type of... Whew.
I was beat up so
Traumatization.
bad, I couldn't go to school because, mind you, I was 16. I couldn't go to school. Not with a blooded lip, busted eye, and no, I couldn't. And then I had to wear shades, and then, of course, they tell you can't wear shades at school.
So what did that do to you?
I was embarrassed. I was hurt because how can somebody love you, beat you? That don't go together.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
And then you could see the product of your anger because I cut my hair. I didn't hit you. I
Yeah.
didn't steal from you. I didn't hurt you. I cut my hair.
Yeah,
Didn't make sense.
Trying to look,
And-
you know, how you want to look out here.
Right. I can't though. I was his property.
So, was this before or after the child was born?
Well, technically, I was pregnant.
Oh, so he do, ooh.
But
Ooh.
the only, I think, was like for him, why he focused on my face, because I was pregnant. Like I didn't fall to the ground or nothing. I'm going to tell you why. Because his friend was there. And when he hit me and it looked like I was about to fall, his friend caught me
Okay.
because I was pregnant.
So that could have got way worse.
Yeah.
Well, it was already terrible. Ain't no excuse for that.
Yeah.
And-
It was his
man.
friend was there because I think he was afraid of him too. But I felt he wanted to protect me, but he didn't know how because he was
Yeah.
afraid of him too.
He probably was another young fella. Probably ain't never been in no situation like that
Right.
before. Oh,
Not
man.
with a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ooh. I don't even want to ask, you know, how you got over it because I know some stuff like that you probably never get over. You live with it. And
I'm, 38 years later? So, yeah, you get over it. Definitely. It wasn't, it was the physical pain. And I knew this person, the love I felt for him, being my first, I thought he was going to show me something. I thought he was going to teach me something. I thought he was going to guide me.
Yeah,
he guided me.
Yeah, because ooh, that,
yeah.
See,
I don't
because
want
that
that
could
life.
impact how you interact with others after him.
It did. It took a minute. But I chose the wrong people for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I did.
So, how did you interact with others? What
I
was
wanted
the
love
outcome?
because he didn't show me love, but I was searching for love. And I thought cheating was normal. I thought the fact that he cheated on me so much, I thought that was normal. So when I did date someone and he cheated, I didn't think it was nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
I thought it was normal.
The people we let in our life sometimes.
And we don't even realize it.
Yeah, they could put a number on us. And at what point, see, I don't want to go too far because I know we on a tight time schedule and I want to wrap it up in a quick second. But what did you do with that pain and that type of, experience, and then you saying you thought things were normal after that he used to do that were dead wrong. In your mind, when you processing stuff like that, at what point or at any point did you say, Wanda, and get back to yourself? Because maybe, that abuse he did, may have been a one-time thing physically, and over a course of time, emotionally and psychologically, and it impacted you, and it carried on to other relationships. So, like, I want to ask, like, how did you reckon with that on the inside, or did you just, tuck it away somewhere? How did you reckon with that?
I probably suppressed it and just continued to thrive because I never want somebody to think they got over on me.
Yeah.
Or they got the upper hand. When I fall, I just get up.
Okay.
And keep getting up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ever be a quitter of anything. And that is a lot where my strength comes from and what I try to teach and show my own children, because we all fall.
Yeah, we do.
I just don't like to stay down.
Donnie McClurkin, y'all.
I just don't like, we all fall.
Fall down, but we get up.
I don't like that. I understand falling. I understand it. I understand a lot of us gotta fall.
Yeah.
But I don't like staying down there.
So you're a fighter.
I don't like staying down there.
You're a fighter.
Even when somebody feel like all these weights get thrown on you while you're down there.
Yeah.
I just slowly pick them up, get them off.
And I've seen it. Like, I've seen the bounce back. I've seen her, slowly putting things in order.
Because you don't have to work on nobody's speed or level other than yours. Create your own speed, your own level.
Yeah.
Stop comparing yourself to other people or other things.
And I could give you this, I done hit some hard times since I've known her. And in the back of my mind, I used Wanda for inspiration, because I was like, the game ain't over just because, we in the ninth inning and we down. And, I was going through something mentally. Every now and then I reach out to her when she came by, try to talk to her. And, like, just seeing her elevating step after step after step, moving up and moving up, it let me know that, I could still make a comeback. And, I would like to sit here and thank her right now for just being inspirational.
You're welcome.
Being that light for me.
I'm going to tell you, my brother said something. Everybody told you, I don't know, something about my family, my siblings, or my mom and dad. When they say stuff, it sticks. My brother said, Wanda reminds me all the time not to be afraid.
Ooh.
He said, Wanda ain't scared of nothing. And every time he bring that up, it gives me goosebumps because, sometimes when you think a person knows it all, they got enough information, they can't take nothing from you. Like, they can't take information or encouragement. But somehow that statement I made or something, it stuck with him. He said, Wanda ain't afraid of nothing. Wanda do it. Wanda will challenge herself and just do it.
Yeah.
And I will.
And that's a good note. And with that, I'm gonna close out, and I thank you. I wanna, we have plans to get more in depth. We wanna do a docu-series, or an interview series, and try to unfold the layers of who she is, and like I said, I want to shine a light on her because I think she's a very dynamic person, and you know, I'm a good judge of character. You know, I see, and I got a good eye and a good ear, and I believe that you know your story needs to be told and put out there because people can draw a lot from it. You know, and let them know that just because they going through something, you know, it's something in that struggle. It's something in that pain that you can learn from, that you can grow from. And like I said, there's more to come. We had the blessing of talking to Wanda Wiles.
Thank you.
Hold on, y'all. Round of applause.
I know that's right. Hey.
Hold on, air horns. But yeah, and I want to have you back. You know, we're supposed to put this together.
I know.
You know,
I had surgery.
Yeah, y'all. She on the injured reserve list. She on the injured reserve. You know what I mean? We had to sit on the bench, coach. Get on the bench. Now she want to get back in the game. So later on, we're going to pick up, and I'm going to take us out of here with that same song that we came in with. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Is this it? Hold on, y'all. Here we come. We're going to bring it back in how we came out.
Uh-oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Get our little dances, and I'm going to clip this up and make sure it's out of this. Yeah, y'all. It's going down. We out of here.